One of the major things that a lot of small businesses struggle with, right, is how to create content consistently for their social media platforms, right? Again, as a small business, chances are that you don't have a huge marketing budget. So you have to leverage things like social media and search engines like Google to, market your product, right? Now, when you're marketing your product, you need to make sure that you have content on your platforms, right? And that's what today's episode is about. How can we make sure that we always have content on our platforms? And then not just regular content, content that engages people, content that excites them, content that makes them want to know more, things like that. Bonjour, welcome to another episode of MIA with Damini, a bi-weekly show targeted at helping African business owners sell and market their products and services better. Now, when it comes to creating content for your platforms, a lot of people say things like, oh, you should have a content pillar strategy, or you should create long form content that can be broken down to TikTok, to YouTube, to a blog, all of that. Again, that sounds fine. The only thing is they are telling you what to do, not necessarily telling you how to do it, right? Now, when I'm creating content, I focus on just two things. Number one, building trust with my customer and my prospects, right? And number two is what I call edutainment. Edutainment in the sense that the content I'm putting out is educating the customer, right? At the same time, it is entertaining them. Now, what the edutainment content does is it makes you what we call an authority in that service or in that space, right? And that's what you want to focus on, building authority. Because when you build authority, guess what? You build trust. Now, the end goal for people trusting you is that they are comfortable, putting their money in your business, whether it's a service that you're rendering or a product that that you're selling, right? Now, when you want to create content that builds trust, right? That's very simple. Content that builds trust are things like testimonials, things like videos where, again, you can show pictures, but videos are more engaging when it comes to a conversion standpoint, right? A lot of people believe that you can doctor images, you can Photoshop them, things like that. But a video is hardly seen to be doctored, right? You can't doctor it. Well, you can obviously you can doctor a video, but it's a whole lot more difficult when it comes to you doctoring a video compared to an image, right? So when you post things like testimonials from customers that have patronized your business, either as a service or a product, you show videos where for example, now, if it's a service, you show videos where somebody went from point A to point B, right? And the solution or the outcome that your business provided. If it's a product, you can show how the product is created. You can show how the person benefited from that product. You can show even a testimonial video where the person is talking about, oh, before they got your product, they were suffering from this. Okay, maybe not suffering, but let's say they were having challenges with the ABC, and then your product solved it, right? That's how you build trust. That's the kind of content that you want to put on your social media platforms, even on your online platform, like things like websites and all that. You want to make sure that you have that kind of content, right, out there. So when it comes to entertainment, right, obviously you're going to create content that is both educational and entertaining, right? Now, what this edutainment content does is it makes you an authority in your field. It makes you a thought leader. It makes you an expert of some sort. I really don't like when people use this word, but it makes you like a guru, right, in your field. So, for example, now edutainment content. Let me give you an example. Um, let's say a baker, right? A baker makes all sorts of birthday cakes, all sorts of cakes, donut. Okay, no, bakers majorly make cakes. Yes, now they make pastries too. So yeah, a baker will make cakes, pastries, all of that. right? Now, what you want to do is, as a baker, you want to then create content like um, the type of the best type of cakes to have at a um, office party, at a wedding, at a dinner, at a romantic Valentine getaway, right? You want to have all those kind of things where that it will show that you are not supposed to just make some generic cake for every occasion. There are special cakes for every occasion. That way, the baker has become some sort of leader or inspiration when it comes to, oh, I want to bake a cake for this event, but I don't know what cake to bake. Okay, let me go and check this person's platform. Let me go and check this person's profile and see what that person is saying, right? All of a sudden, that baker has become an authority, a leader in that field when it comes to baking. Um, Another way is you can show people behind the scenes. So your packaging process, this is how um, your orders are packaged before they are delivered to you, right? Carry them into that journey. Carry your customers and prospects into that journey, and then get them excited. Let them feel like they are a part of your company, right? Let me think of another example. Another example of entertainment content. Um, yeah, you can talk about ingredients, right? Let's talk about skincare. For example, now a lot of ladies are trying to change their complexions, right? What you can do as a skincare specialist, or let's say you have a skincare product, you can mention why a particular ingredient found in other people's skincare causes um, damage to skin, right? But now this product is not in your own product. This ingredient rather is not in your own product because you don't want to damage the skin of your customers or prospects, right? That way you've educated your customer on what to watch out for in other people's products. You've also let them know that that particular ingredient is not in your product, which shows that you care about their skin, right? So that's basically what edutainment content is all about. You know, for so when it comes to trust content is just showing that you are trustworthy, so to speak, showing that you are an honest business, you are not an online scam business. The one of the major problems that we face as online business owners is that we are easy suspected as scammers, right? That's why hear people say things like payment on delivery. I have an episode that talks about payment on delivery. You can go and listen to it. Payment on delivery is a no-go area for me and any business person that wants to work with me. I strongly advise against it. But you can go and hear more about that in that about payment on delivery in that particular episode, right? But in this particular one, when you are building trust content is just like the name implies, is to build trust. While edutainment content is to build yourself as an authority in the service or in the industry where you're in the industry or space where your service and product is being rendered, right? So that's how you want to understand the importance of both of them, and you also want to use the two of them when you are creating content for your social media platform. Now we know the two types of content we want to build for our business online, right? We want to build trust content and then edutainment content, right? Now the question is, how many times should we be posting these things online? And personally, I feel like every business should be posting per day. Very few businesses, and again, most of them are service-based businesses, can avoid posting per day because they would post more rich content compared to a product-based business. So let me explain by rich content. So a product-based business should be posting pictures of their products every day. You should be posting pictures of your products in use, right? Either pictures or videos. Now, those pictures of your products in use is also what we can call trust-related content because when people see your products in different different usage scenarios. So that usage scenarios in the sense that people are using your products in different scenarios. So for example, now if I was selling a drink, right? You can see me drinking it in the office. You can get a picture of me drinking it at the beach. You can get a picture of me drinking it on my way to work. You can get, hopefully it's not alcoholic. If it's alcoholic, I can't drink and drive. But yeah, you get, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that's the picture that I'm talking about. So if it's a product-based business, you want to have pictures of your products every single day, right? Now, if it's a service-based business, I would typically say that you want to post minimum of 3 times a week, right? Yeah. Now, when it comes to edutainment, you want to do like a 3-4-4-3 system, right? So you want to post maybe like this week, you can post 3 products related content and 4 edutainment related content, right? Or you can post 4 products related content, that's trustworthy content, and then 3 edutainment related content, right? You can post it, however it is you like. What you need to make sure you're doing is you have an entertainment and you have a trustworthy content on your platform, at least both of them twice a week. So that's a minimum of 4 posts. And let me explain why, right? So again, most likely you're running ads on your platform. You're running either Instagram ads or Facebook ads or whatever ads it is you're running, right? Now, the way your ads are set up, if I see you on Facebook or I see you on Instagram, automatically one of the first things that I will do as a potential prospect is to click on your platform, right? Now, when I click on your platform, I am checking you out. Okay, what else does this person have? How does this person post? How often does this person post? What does this person post? Um, what is the quality of images? This image that they post that they are using as a sponsored post, was it something they got online, right? What other images do they have? If they go to your, if me as a potential customer, I land on your page and then I see that you posted 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I will believe that you're not serious, right? That's why you need to be consistent. That's why you need to be always posting something. And again, these things, they shouldn't be as difficult as a lot of people make them to be. For example, what you want to do is, whatever product it is you're selling, get multiple pictures of it in different backgrounds. If you can get 10 to 20 images, that's fantastic because you can always repeat images. You can repeat images with different captions, different scenarios, things like that. As regards edutainment, Google is your friend. Google is your friend. Your customers are your friend. They can tell you, they can give you feedback that you can use to create edutainment posts. They can give you feedback that you can use to create trustworthy related posts in the form of testimonials and things like that. There are so many resources that you can tap into to create content every time, right? It shouldn't be something that you have to go and rack your head or hit it on the wall, to be able to understand what it is you want to create, right? It should come to you easily, okay? So yeah, that's basically how I would go about creating content for any business that is starting now. I would make sure that at least I have 2 trust-related posts or content and 2 edutainment-related content up and ready to go, always on my platform, at least every week. Make sure that I have those 4 up and ready to go every week, so that anybody that is engaging with my ads or seeing me on the For You page or seeing me on the Instagram Explore page, when they come to my platform, they are also seeing relevant and trustworthy content. And that's a wrap for today, guys. Thank you so much for listening to another episode on the MIA with Damini podcast. As you well know, this podcast is sponsored by Oja Digital, a digital agency targeted at making marketing simple and productive for business owners. If you have any questions as regards, business development, marketing tips, all of that, or you even have comments, right? If you want to be part of the podcast as well, Feel free to give me a shout out. Feel free to send me a message on TikTok, on Instagram, at damini.williams. Right? So, this is me saying goodbye. See you on the next episode, or hear you and hear me, I guess, on the next episode.